the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and pitching here today, Michael Lambert.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the veteran shortstop, Alan Trammell. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Here's Detroit's opening day lineup, and Singy, this team took a big step forward last year.
Yeah, especially after the All-Star break, Boog. They had a .600 winning percentage down the stretch, shocked the Astros in the wild card round, and took the Guardians to the brink in the ALDS. It was their first winning season in almost a decade, so we'll see if they can build on that this year.
One out, base is empty. That one in triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And it's even up. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Batting third, right fielder, number 30.
Man at first with one gone. Cole Turney now at the plate. Next pitch is outside. K-line, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth,
Cole Turney with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. swinging for the strikeout. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie, and trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike at the knees. 2-2 now. First and second, 2 down here on opening day.
We got full count.
This one in the dirt. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Hal Newhouser.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Betts. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Mookie Betts down on strikes. And up next for Los Angeles, Duke Snider. And it's fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring, I tell you.
There goes Jackie. That's in for a strike. He throws, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
All set for the start of the inning. Turkey Stern
center fielder,
stepping to the
number
plate
8.
now. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Runner takes off. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move
Batting
the runner
8th,
up and
catcher,
give your
Jake
team a chance to
Rogers.
score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. And next up for the Tigers, Hal Newhouser. Inside. And that's ball 2. And he lays one down the left side. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting number 3.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, it's strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
3 and 2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the
number
moments
6.
when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Now the left fielder, Al Kaline. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runner at second, 2 down. Cole Turney up now for the Tigers. And downstairs. Oh, that hit him. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter. Outside. 2-1. And strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
K-line at third, Turney at first, 2 out of the inning. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Snyder ranging back. And it is out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Michael Lambert will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Roki Sasaki on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 out, space is empty. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. This one in the air, right field. Pajes on the run towards the line. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gil Hodges.
Number 14.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Man at second. And that's in for a strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Not close with that one. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Batting 7.
And here is
right
Andy
fielder,
Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first. And that is the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head on now to the top of the third. Tigers 6 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Turkey Stearns. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted
Now
his
batting
hands. Nice
second
job of going the
baseman,
other way.
Gleyber Torres.
So man aboard. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Now batting catcher Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers digs in now. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The count's full.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter,
Up
but
next
the
for the
pitcher will
Tigers,
take that
pitcher,
all day
Hal
long.
Newhouser.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Stepping in, Hal Newhouser. Popped up, and that's foul. Man at first, one away. Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across
Now
the strike zone,
3.
especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And he dodges that fastball.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium
off for
as
the
we go
Dodgers.
to the last of the
Number
3rd.
11.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Roki Sasaki. Line drive. Torres gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson will hit next. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Well, he gets
2
to
strikes.
balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tosses to first, and 2
Now
strikes
batting,
set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the left fielder, Al Kaline. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Pajes should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 30.
So up next, Cole Turney. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Ceretti. Man at second. And there's
2
a
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Singy, he's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in his debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite the day for him, Boog. He's making a huge impression here, just like Trevor Story did. So hopefully this is a great sign of what's to come for him.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The count is full.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the
Now
things about
batting,
that two-out
second
walk, the
baseman,
base runner
Gleyber
over at
Torres.
first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's through there for a strike. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh,
Now
that's a
batting,
good question.
Catcher Jake Rogers.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Stearns on second. Torres on at first with 2 down. Up and in, and it's 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's a laser base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Roki Sasaki is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New
for
arm
the
out of the
Dodgers.
bullpen, Yoshinobu
Number
Yamamoto.
18.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 2 down. Hal Newhouser up now for the Tigers. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're midway in the 4th. Tigers 10, and the Dodgers nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
That's a strike, and it's 2-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. That misses. 2-1.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia. Is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher
now
on the same page right now.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Fastball in for a strike. 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. K-line has this one sized up. Nabs it, and that is that. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Alan Trammell. That's out to center field. Snyder under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 6.
And next to hit for Detroit, Al Kaline. Kaline would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. Out to short, Betts. Slings to first in time.
Let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. In the air, right field, Pajes. Sizing this one up, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Rogers makes the catch for the out.
Up
one
next
up, one down.
for the Dodgers, right fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that one hammered. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. Pajes on his way to third. The relay throw in there safely. So one gone with a runner at third. Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Tommy Edman.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that skips into dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Tigers 10 and the Dodgers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Now here's the
Leading
Tigers
off for the
cleanup hitter.
Tigers, third baseman,
He is quite an
number 24.
athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next offering is fouled back. Glasnow ready and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
3 hits and 4 ABs in this one. Not a bad way to start your big league career, and he looks very comfortable hitting at this level. And now we'll have to see if he can keep that going as the league starts to learn more about him.
So digging in, Hank Greenberg. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Snyder settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. So man aboard.
Number 8.
Now Turkey Stearns.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Serretti leads off first with 1 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And misses inside. In the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Snyder makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Glasnow picks to first, and he's back in safely. The Tigers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Rojas with the throw to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 10 and the Dodgers 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And a base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Mookie
Now
now.
batting,
If you're trying
shortstop,
to keep the line
Mookie
moving, this is the guy
Betts.
you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss. And a count
1
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his
Up
10th
next
strikeout.
for the Dodgers.
Here's a big
center
power threat.
fielder,
Duke Snyder.
Snyder.
That's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count
1 strike.
here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next
Aye.
offering is in for a strike.
Count is 3 and 2.
And ball
Ball 4.
4
Take
to
your
a
base.
board. My partner known for being
Now
a
batting,
touch
catcher,
fantastic.
Mike
All right, you
Piazza.
walked 130 times
Oh, my goodness.
in your career.
I can't
Yeah.
even believe. I can't. I win. I'm saying,
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even. Seriously, I don't believe that.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit.
Hey, 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, I think he was waiting on
Now
the changeup
batting,
right there,
number
and he got
14.
it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
The other way. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here
Leading
in
off for the
LA
Tigers,
at the plate,
catcher,
Jake Rogers. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Swing and a miss. Glass now with the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got
Now
so
batting
much
pitcher,
spin on it,
Cal
and you really don't have a
Newhouser.
lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next
Ball
offering
back upstairs.
upstairs.
It seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. Rojas makes the play, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Robinson makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His second of the year. It's 10-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. And now 2-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herter, the lefty, warming up as well. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Pulls that one foul. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Freddie Freeman.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
2 down, nobody on. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Jackie Robinson. Out to short. Trammell. Off balance throw in time. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan. He's making his second appearance of the season. Al Kaline now at the plate.
Tigers, left fielder, number 6.
swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So man aboard, Cole Turney, the next to hit. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
3 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. K-line over at second. Turney on at first with nobody out. Outside low. 3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Hank Greenberg digs in now. Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Line drive, base hit, 1 run is in. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and it's now 12-2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Turkey Stearns up now for the Tigers. And that's downstairs and outside.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Now batting second baseman.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Just missed. In the air, center field. Snyder settles under it, brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Now batting catcher Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, His big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 12 and the Dodgers 2. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
This change
Jason Foley on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Number 39.
Zach McKinstry. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Off for the Dodgers. Shortstop.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. That one drifts inside.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
And Mookie takes. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Duke Snider getting ready to hit. 1-1 now. Just missed. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. The 3-1. That's towards center. Stearns gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And now here is Gil Hodges. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. The 2-2. Fly ball down the line. K-line hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Dodgers leave 1. It's 12-2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Zach
McKinstry now at the plate. Next pitch inside. 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And up next for Detroit, Alan Trammell. Swings through that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. And that is out of play. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Cole Turney waiting to hit for Detroit. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, number 30.
And now the right fielder, Cole Turney. And there's a base hit to left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be Miguel Ceretti. Misses off the inside, and it's 2-1. K-line, the lead runner at second. Turney at first, 2 out of the inning. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Helpful.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
No,
Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Now batting, number 5.
Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers. Next pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Two on the way. Hard hit left side. Over to first, and that is that. So the Tigers leave them loaded, but they're still way out in front. 12-2. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now
off for the
Teoscar
Dodgers,
Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's hard hit on the line. And Stearns makes the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running
Up
before
next,
the ball
for
was
the
hit.
Dodgers,
Didn't have much time,
right fielder,
as that was a
Andy
hard-hit liner,
Paez.
but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Late with the swing there.
Well, don't expect too many more
One
high
ball,
fastballs.
two
This is a
strikes.
good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ball.
And now it's even up. And they'll do it again. The Tigers up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't
Third
hold up the
baseman,
swing.
Miguel
You know, as a hitter, that pitch
Rojas.
is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
One strike away. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is down low. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some
Now
really
batting.
close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So now
Nope,
2
that's
on
ball 4.
and
Next
2
base.
outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
And your final 12-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.